Hello and welcome everyone to the newly duo game, the game show where we find out how far bot lane synergy goes. I'm your host, Desrux, and joining me today, the defending champions of Proving Ground Spring, Team Liquid Academy Honda's bot lane, it is Jan and Ayla.
What's up?
Alright, a duo with a history that transcends regions from Cloud9 Academy, it is going to be King and Destiny.
Hello.
No.
Alright, the rules are simple. I will ask one person from each team a question. They will have to write down their answer. Teammate will have to guess, and afterwards we'll reveal the answer. If you get it right, you get a point, and one step closer to our prize, as a direct quote from Kelsey Moser, of a magic movie night. Bot laners, are you ready?
We're ready.
Of course, I'm ready to party.
Alright, King and Jan, I will be asking you guys the first question. Now, everyone has their heroes that they genuinely look up to. Tell me the 3 ADCs that you've most looked up to throughout your career.
I have two straight away in my head.
Our answer's locked in.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and ready.
Alright. Who are 3 people that King look up to?
Uzi, Gumayushi, and Ruler.
How many were on that list, King? What do you have?
Just Uzi was the main.
Uzi was the big one. I knew you looked
Yeah.
up to Uzi in like season 7, like even season 5, man.
Ayla, what were your answers?
I got Ruler, Viper, and Gumishi.
Ruler, Viper, 2 right, okay. I need some explanations here, starting with King. Uzi, some of the people you look up to, tell me about them.
I mean, I think if Uzi's not on your list, there's something really wrong.
I wasn't playing or watching League when
Exactly.
Uzi
Yeah.
was out.
You're new. That
So,
makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Alright, the next question will be going to Destiny and Ayla. Now, I know both of you are anime fans. We just did a list. We're about to do another one. Give me your top 3 animes. Okay, we'll start with Ayla. Jan, what are Ayla's favorite animes? Give me 3.
Fate Stay.
Alright, you got 2 more.
Does it count if I know if I forgot the name of it? I know the character name though.
Okay, give a character name and we'll count
It's
that as
the Lily? No. It's the song girl.
Vivi.
Vivi, there we go.
Hey, why are you helping them?
I'm helping him, man. I got recommended that.
Okay.
What is it? Dude!
Hold on.
You've never ducked with these!
Yeah, King. What did Destiny put down?
Erased.
Headshot. That's a headshot.
2. Hunter x Hunter.
No.
Okay, I give up.
Sorry,
Number
sorry,
3.
I screwed up. That was a good one.
Demon Slayer.
Nah, wrong.
What? What else do you watch?
Yeah, I put a bit edgy ones. I put Erased, Promised Neverland, and One Piece.
Not bad though, 1 point apiece. Team Liquid still have the lead by a single point. It is 3-2 currently. As we head into our second set of questions, it will be towards King and Jan. Other than NA, what region would you like to most play in? And for a bonus, give me a team. All right, while Jan's writing, let's get King to go. Destiny, where does King want to be? What team does he want to be on?
He wants to go to O's, but and there's 2 teams. There's 2 teams.
Hey, it's one.
No, I'm not sure which one it is. I'm just gonna say Direwolves for fun. Please tell me it's Direwolves. Please don't tell me it's Chiefs. Please tell me it's Direwolves.
It's the cheese.
No, man! Why do you say Direwolves, man?
Why do I want to go back to Direwolves, man? They don't have Rippy anymore. They got none of the old boys, man.
But now, Ayla, it's your turn to guess onto Jan.
Jan would want to go to LCK, and the team is T1.
See the reveal?
I made you f***ed up, man. You fucked up.
As you both have played in Oceania, what team did you most enjoy your time on? And for a bonus point, write someone that you miss from that squad.
I don't even know their names.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume if he doesn't say this is like there's only one right answer. He misses Mammoth the most, right?
Yep, right.
And the
Yeah,
player
one
you
person
missed the
on the
most is
team.
Topoon.
Let's go, man! Yes!
So I don't even know what team you're on before Order, so it's gotta be Order, and the top laner, I don't even know his name, man. He's just talk about him.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Order.
I knew it was either Swiper or Swiffer.
But you got the team right. That's still a point. All right, well, the final score Cloud9 5, Team Liquid 6. A close one onto that end, but nonetheless, Team Liquid are going to get their, as a direct quote again from Kelsey Moser, Magic Movie Night. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll be sure to see you next time on the newly duo game.
We can't beat them in anything, can we?
Thank you. Well, welcome back to the Cast and Des, and thank you for joining me in the Cast and Des Diamond. I'm excited to have you here after this break for this match between Cloud9 Academy and Team Liquid Honda Academy. I want to know your thoughts on that game number 1.
It was a massacre. It was a disgusting game, not gonna cap. It's like, I think the draft was kind of like not good for C9. I think they had no power lanes, and I mean, if you draft no power lanes against TLA, then good luck at McDonald's, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right.
It was one-sided, and something that I was really interested in was all the jungle bans. I know that you were talking about Zeri with Enchantresses. Like, what do you want to see with a Zeri comp?
Yeah, I mean, you want Lulu, you want the Yuumi, right? But I think TLA banned the Yuumi, and then C9 banned the Costa, right? So in my opinion, they kind of troll the draft a bit. I think they should have first picked Lulu, and maybe like trade like Silver Yuumi, Silver like Zeri or like Aphelios with Lulu, and I think it's a lot better. But I think the draft ended up like not too good.
Yeah, it was the double jungle ban for C9A with both the Volibear and the Trundle. This time around, though, no Trundle ban
blue
after
side
taking
again.
away that Azir, and yeah, blue side. So loser does get side selection. C9A going for blue again, no surprise, and a Lucian ban. So TLA also
Salty run back of Doom. Or it actually is. Oh no.
They're just running it back. They don't want Yan to have that all too common Zeri able to play, but it will be the retort from Team Liquid Honda Academy.
So you want to see Lulu tonight again, right?
Yeah, I mean, they should do the same thing, I think, for TLA. I think their draft was good. Their plan. Maybe like they're bored and don't want to do it, but they should if they want to win. Oh, Wukong is open, by the way.
All right. Well, with last jungle
Oh, the
ban,
ban is zero this time.
yeah, with last jungle bans on the table, it will be that Wukong for Armeo. Is worth noting his Wukong most played 11 and 2 this split. And there's the Lulu 9.
The champ is not balanced.
I mean, keeping Ayla on the Lulu, you saw what it did in the last game. Ayla was able to play on the flank and just keep Armeo alive with this Lulu. So happy to grab it once again. Does combo well with the Wukong. See what the response is going to be from Cloud9 Academy.
I think it's gonna be jungle match, yeah. Sejuani flex maybe, not bad. Good plan, I think.
Okay, so, I mean, it could be Darshan on a tank again. Also, I mean, you could counter support. What support pairings do you like with Zeri if Lulu's off the table?
I mean, Yuumi is banned. I think like there's not that much that's actually good here, but they could go for like knowledge or something and just send it with their comp. I think it's not too bad, but I think they should just pick jungle here or mid. Yeah, I think it's good.
Ooh.
Diego Sejuani. I think it's like good combo.
It does take away the flex, but yeah, if you can play towards top and actually try and snowball Viego through that permafrost passive.
I think
so
TLA should match top lane here. I think it would be good. Like they go Aatrox or something.
could go Ornn. Could also
Damn.
just grab Aphelios if they wanted to counter Zeri. And actually going to be the Xayah, something that Yan's been going towards a lot. Are you a fan? I'm not a fan of Xayah right now. I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are.
I think it's good if like Azir's out of the game and like Orianna's in the game, like those type of like long range champs. I think like Xayah is like not that good against range, but she's really good like when people are running to you. And if you look at Imcop right now, they kind of running to him, so it's not that bad.
It's not bad. I want to see C9A actually take away Ahri. As Harry's Ahri, 8-0. Ahri plus Wukong mid game. That's pretty deadly for the side of C9.
They're batting for it right now too. They ban Sylas because they want to pick Orion 4.
Yeah, and then maybe Ornn ban as well. Could be an option here for C9 if you don't want the Sejuani matchup.
I think it's okay with Viego. I would ban Aatrox personally. I think that matchup is like pretty hard. They get farmed.
Everyone dives into you too. So yeah, even more reason to get rid of the Aatrox.
All right, as we head into the second phase of the ban, I want to know the shape of this draft so far and the shape of the champions that we have. You know, I see Shaden on the Viego can be quite the playmaking champion. Did play a lot of it earlier in the season. Started to play it a bit more as the season ramped up. The season started to conclude, excuse me, onto that. So, I mean, it is a pretty strong reset champion. I do like it alongside the Zeri. Strong front line with the Sejuani onto that end. And now we're just looking for how this is going to conclude when we get into the second phase.
Yeah, I have no clue what they're going for. They ban LeBlanc. Maybe they just throw it ban. But
Yeah, the LB ban, it's good in the Lulu plus like Xayah, but that's kind of, I don't really know what they're trying to protect mid.
yeah, I'm not sure what they want.
Yeah.
Blind pick. We'll find out.
I don't think it's a Yone angle. Like that's something that's a really good matchup.
If they want to lose, they can pick Yone here, I think.
They could have Kali if they wanted to.
Yeah, Cross Flight's not bad for them. I don't know how Kali versus Sinwani goes. Probably good though. Oh, you're so funny, covering Delveth. You're not funny, Jan.
Didn't work out against Immortals here for the side of TLA.
Aatrox. Oh,
Good call.
I'm a little bit of a... Oof, never mind. Not that good.
I actually think the Aatrox would be really good into both the Sejuani and the Viego. You know, they have to jump into you, but the Akali execute, and it's also a flex for TLA, very unique to them.
They might just pick it anyway from 5, we'll see. Then I'm a draft. It's a draft diff in the prediction department.
Well, leaves one solo lane incredibly flexible for Team Liquid Honda Academy. And with the strong frontline established with Sejuani, you do have a lot of reset and carry potential. Now we're going to combo it with some magic damage being applied.
Whoa,
Copy
the
going on to the Talia.
Oh, yo. Oh, no.
So, Talia being open, would you rather see the Akali go top or mid now?
I think Akali's good in Talia because you're just laning for free, and like if you 1v16, she can't do anything to you anymore. I think it's actually not bad. They couldn't just put Akali mid, I think. Oh, Rakan.
Again, for the final lock, and it is going to be Rakan paired with that Zeri into the bottom lane. Destiny running it back again. And for the most part, the plays that we saw successful for Cloud9, it was off of Destiny trying to make those early shots.
Just slam Aatrox now.
Yeah, I think it's Aatrox. Personally, I think it's good in this game.
I mean, everyone's diving into you. Aatrox gets more and more value the more people that end up jumping into you if you can play mid-range. But oh, they were setting up for the Yone.
Okay, it's not a Yone mid. There's no shot. Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, it's good against Talia, maybe. Not bad. You're right.
What makes it good against the Talia? Just like the kill pressure you have with the Wukong?
I mean, it's like Talia is like not a champion at 6. She doesn't have an ultimate that actually does anything the 1v1. And Yone, like, if someone can't touch you in lane, then your champion becomes better because his laning is like really weak. He's like the reverse Yasuo, where like he's not that good in lane, then like gets like much stronger faster. And he doesn't need the items as much as Yasuo does. So in this draft, it's really good.
You know, I'm just going to say, I feel like I'm living out one of Cubby's dreams right now of having a player alongside him on the broadcast just so we can dissect his brain.
Yeah, I just get to cheat all my knowledge going to Diamond, right? That's always the go-to.
Not bad combo.
Oh, good having you on here. And I mean, on the side of TLA, I mean, it's a really heavy dive comp onto the back line. That Zeri's going to have a really tough time navigating these fights.
I think they have a lot of options, though. I like both teams' draft. I like C9's draft more than the previous one, personally.
Well, so this time around, what do you like better about it? Just the fact they can play towards top?
They have more options. I think bot can get pushed in this game, like if they really go for it. I think it's like they have like more tools and like more plays in the early game. I think like their Sejuani Viego can like take over early game, like fight it like Rift and like get a lot. They have a lot of options basically.
Yeah. Sej Rift Herald fights always really deadly. I'm really curious to see where the jungler's path early too is Shaden. Playing towards that Permafrost passive could be a way to set a colleague
It's not
behind.
bad up, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're playing for Rift this game.
All right, game number 2 now ready. Cloud9 Academy versus Team Liquid Academy. Proving grounds powered by Verizon. Now going to unfold right now. I want to ask you, Diamond. You've played a lot, all right. When it comes to the best of 5 scenario, how does that impact in comparison to the best of 2 of the regular season, or even a best of 3?
I mean, it's a lot about conserving your energy and like not trying to go too hard early. I think it's good to like have some not as good games early game and they're like early in this series and then like ramp up, because I think a lot of the players will, especially rookies, will die down and like play like make more mistakes as it goes on. So I think it's just about like how you can overcome like at least like bad games or even good games, you know.
And early for this one, so you mentioned that King Destiny might be able to get push. Is there a scenario that would like help ensure that? Do they need to start in lane? Do they need to deny TL starting in lane?
Rakan needs to just go crazy the whole one.
Oh, hold on.
Like this.
All right, already a knock up onto Harry. Heal's going to be burnt away to make sure that they don't have to burn the flash. So only one summoner going to be used. Not the most biggest thing to lose there for TL.
I think that heal was the right call, though, just to get him out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Don't want your boy to die like that.
Well, one combat sum down in the bot lane, and it is going to be a bot start for Armeo. King Destiny going to start in lane. Is this a situation where you want to pull the wave? Is that maybe deny a creep, or you just want to play for the push?
I think for the Rakan side, I think they should hold the wave here and like just deny one of the creeps. I think it's not bad because it's hard to re-enter the lane for them because you're playing against Rakan. No one, you can just W on your head.
Yeah, off screen does look like Destiny did pull the wave. Good call from them. We'll see if they miss any CS in the bot side. That could be big, denying that early level 2.
Might be one, no?
Potentially.
I can click.
Oh, no. It's for writing on. If you ever want to draw on a play, please,
I could.
please.
I could
Click
just
on
like
that
write
right
a big
there.
XD in the middle of the screen and like people will see that the whole time. I ain't touching anything. I'm gonna break everything.
Well, at the moment, Shaden breaking things, taking the Raptor camp, and it looks like he's taking Armeo's entire topside jungle. This not being spotted. Talked about Viego, the ability to play towards top, play towards that Sejuani. This is a big start here for Shaden.
Okay. Nothing happened.
Just spicy little trades coming out. Yeah, Shaden, you know, I did talk about his trajectory over the course of the split when it came to the prospect video.
Get across.
You know, he had very good synergy early on with Darshan, but his synergy really started to pop off when it was alongside Copy in the mid lane, when he was able to sync in with him, lock in with him.
Hold on.
And now he's looking for an invade onto our Mayo, playing off his bottom lane right now.
Wow.
Destiny waiting in the wings.
Oh.
They got him off. That's huge.
Yeah?
It's 3 quadrant for the Viego, not bad. On this still fight.
Do you think that's more of like what happened level 1? Like
Yeah.
Shaden was able to go for that? Like lack of information on the top side?
Yeah, I mean they don't want to go top side because they lose 2v2 and like the Viego split up, right? So like he's like went blue to red to Raptors and then he crossed down and they like stopped him from your red. I think it's pretty good path from Shaden.
He's going bot crab too. Ayla Yawn, if they don't walk up, they won't be able to help him.
It's kind of
That's
like
big.
burger flip of doom here. I don't think you can fight this. Yeah.
He got priority in the bottom lane. Just easily played with that to make sure Shaden wasn't going to be able to take away that Scuttle Crab. And look at the way Harry's been playing in the mid lane as well, just trying to punish out Copy. We saw what the game plan was in the last time, in the last game, game number 1, where Team Liquid did that full-on assault onto Copy, making sure he's not going to be big and impactful. Now still hovering towards this way. I mean, it is a lane you can't play around. Harry did have some of the best laning stats that we had all season thus far, but look at Shaden stalking out here. Question is, what is he going to look to do with this information?
It's a great start from Shaden.
That's good. He can pat back down after because he has 2 more camps and the Wukong is kind of like jobless here. So as long as he gets it, I will.
Oh,
Well, that's a little sad. You know?
I mean, it's still fine. He got smite, so now the Krug camp tank's gonna be slower, and Shaden's way ahead of the game, given the
Yeah,
opener.
that's a cope of doom. I don't think it's that good for him to lose the crab here. I think it's like, yeah, I mean, like, cause like if you look at it, Armao's like Raptors are spawning, right? So he has like second
Yeah.
on, and
Yeah.
he has them faster, so he'll be like on the map like faster, you know. So I think it's better for him, like in this specific scenario.
Wait.
But if he plays with a Raptor right now, then it's really good for them.
Wave shoving over towards Cloud9's end. Armeo trying to play with that to get Copy to overextend, but unfortunately it is not going to be the same play that they had in game number 1. They will not get a kill on him early.
If they get the chickens here, it's a jungle diff.
See if he can get the chickens. We're looking at it in the Raptor camp. Shaden doesn't have any smite.
Oh shit, you gotta go for this. Yeah, smite advantage, no?
Yeah, second camps give so much more experience, but looks like Shaden's actually gonna skip over that and try and make a play topside. He did see Armeo there.
If they kill him, it's huge.
Bradley's wiser to it.
Yeah, Bradley's not taking the bait.
That's
And
fine.
oh, it hurts. That minion wave pushed in quite deep, but Bradley, biding his time, being very patient, does have Armeo waiting in the back pocket now that Shaden's left. With the wave shoving into his direction, not going to be too worried.
I'm with you though, Dime. It feels like Shaden, had the opportunity to really end the game for Armeo, wasn't able to connect it. Any moves or anything like you would have liked to see differently there?
I think if he just L9s it and just goes for the Raptors here and like he just fights him, I think it's because Viego beats Wukong like at this little stage of the game like really hard. This is like a quote-unquote counter pick early game.
Yeah.
And if you fall ahead in like if you go ahead in camps against Wukong and you get like your item first or you get 6 first, then the Wukong is kind of useless on the Rift fight or the Dragon fight early.
Yeah.
So I think you really need to push your like lead, especially with how it started.
Yeah, and I mean, CS, it is Shaden up 1 camp, but that respawn camp for Armeo more valuable. So he's,
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much even, maybe even ahead here if he's able to cycle out his bot side too.
Yeah, I mean I think they're even now, but
Yeah.
it could have been way better for Shaden because he had a good read on the first 2 camps.
So how are you feeling about the Dragon coming up? Both junglers now pathing into that direction. Not really any priority established from both sides onto this one, but you are getting a call down from Darshan.
I'm not sure they're gonna go Dragon. We'll see. I think it's
Oh!
Really going to
clap.
dodge out. Harry staying alive, but burning a splash in the process off of that roam coming out from Darshan.
I like this map setup for him soon here. If they get this mid wave in, they can actually threaten bot dive here or like Dragon with the Talia ulti. I think any fight here is really good.
Something I've really enjoyed out of a lot of our LCK top laners playing Sejuani, whenever you get shoved out of the lane, just go mid. Like burning a free summoner spell, that's now something they can rinse and repeat. The copy. Nice whip there on Harry.
Seismic shove.
This guy
pushing
knows the
Harry
matchup.
away.
Yeah?
Yeah, this guy knows the matchup. Yeah, he's using his W really well on the tornado.
Well played here from Copy. Might be enough to get TLA off a potential Dragon. Again, so something that Yon's been doing, I've noticed on the Xayah, always starts with the serrated Turret. I know that you've played mid and a little bit of marksman too. Like being a bot laner, do you like this build? It does delay some of your later items, but it does give you a little bit of early power.
Well, if he's winning lane, then it's not bad.
Okay, so you just build a win lane? That's the diamond mentality?
Yeah, I mean, if you're winning lane, it's good. Like, I mean, if you fall behind with it, then FF. But if you're winning lane, it's not bad.
You buy it and you're winning with it. That's all that matters.
If you win, good. Lose, FF.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, is he
Screw
doing,
the numbers.
he might be doing a clip this game, no? He's
I-
playing. Actually, he has his Hail of Blades. I was gonna say something else, but he has a Hail of Blades, and I'm not sure if he still builds Eclipse with this. I don't know what he's actually building if he goes there. He's
He
just sitting on it.
he just sits on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of.
It's like the Lucian build, right? Gale Force RFC. Would you like take
Yeah.
the Dirk FBI Lucian?
I think it's okay, but I wouldn't. You know, it's all right.
Oh,
We'll flame him later if it doesn't work.
Sounds good. Rift about to spawn on the top side. Current setup. We do see Destiny sprinting up with Shaden to try and match. You said you favored top side setup here for the side of C9 Academy.
Yeah, I think Rakan at like level 5 is like much better in like a skirmish here. Diego Sejuani quite good if like they're diving into you. I think if the fight starts and like it's on top of them, it's really good.
Cloud9 going over
They're late to this.
towards Bradley, but Team Liquid have started up the Rift Herald.
Yeah, King showing bot.
Cloud9 realizing that it's happening right now. They are calling over Copy. Copy should be able to show up. Has the Weaver's Wall available and an angle to throw it down. Will isolate out Jan, but no follow-up. Seismic shove.
Can't
It
get
lands onto Harry. Takes up about a third of his health. Rift Herald will be acquired by Team Liquid.
It's
Yeah.
plates for King, but I would have, honestly, I'm with you, Dime. I think King should rotate there. Maybe they want to take the Rift fight. Their comp's real strong right now.
I think it's fine as long as like they're planning for it. I think it's bad that they like committed a bit too much. I mean, they didn't use any ults on only Litalia, and like doesn't matter that much. I think if they didn't get any plates right now in this area, it was kind of weird. But if they got 2 or 3 plates, then it's worth it.
Yeah, Bradley can rotate over and get a solo kill there too. So it looks like at the moment, free Rift for the side of TLA.
Yeah, I think fighting should be good. Like there's no flash on the Yone as well. They could have killed him like instantly in the sights, I think.
Yeah.
I think C9 actually lost the timer because they like went for like the top pick. If they ran straight into the rift, maybe they can fight like before the desire comes. I think maybe that was a mistake.
Yeah, Bradley quite slippery on this Akali with the Shroud and some of the mobility you get on this champ, especially post 6. And now C9A also late to the swap as TLA stayed on the
swapping
top
back.
side. They were going to match the swap, but now with that showing,
It's actually so good for killing because like now you see like jungle, the jungler is pathing up, like
Yep.
the Viego is pathing up, and the Wukong is pathing down. So like if you like, Wukong will have more time with the bot side, whereas like the Viego needs to go all the way. And they have Rift, so they're the ones that hurt in tempo as well. So this is really good for TL. Really good read.
Side of the map with Dragon. So they'll be able to play quite a bit with the resources right here for Team Liquid. They have a lot in their back pocket to play with. Still looking at where Armeo is going to go. The setup is now starting to come out as he's clearing over on that bottom side. Will be finishing up. Should see him hover around this mid bot.
so we're expecting the Rift to be dropped for the Xayah. Do you want to see it dropped on this wave? Do you want to see it dropped and then like them take a dragon take? Do you want to see them delay the Rift to try and take the
I
dragon
think they
here,
should
having
just
the
lane.
mismatch?
I think they should just lane with it and like see. I think it's too bad to like just use it instantly. Unless they see the Viego on the ward top side or something. Like if their crosses up and like you see on the pinks, then they can go for the bot play here. It's not bad. But I think they need to kill someone to actually get anything out of it.
Well, Darshan did just walk bot to top, and it is a reset here from King and Destiny. So with 2 points down, will be the Rift drop.
But this is so bad for Viego though. Like he has like camp stop and he's like forced to be in here.
Yeah.
And like just like wasting time.
Copy doesn't have Weaver's Ball, does have the Ghost. They want to try and go for a play.
They're still going to go for it. Yes, they have no choice here. They want to find something back. They can't play elsewhere onto the map. 4 members strong is going to be Cloud9, but Team Liquid, they're the wiser to this. They see the rotation coming out from the mid towards the river, and they react accordingly.
Yep, this was really good. They don't die on the timer and they use everything and they're just eating good. Yeah, life is good for TL.
We always love when we get the plates to get to eat good, you know? That's all. That's always the bot. Even support got a little bit of crumbs there.
Yeah, I think the Wukong got all of it, no? Like the end, like the Rift Blade.
Because Yon was hitting, I think I saw him split.
Okay.
But
That's good then, because he will get Mythic first then.
Yeah.
And he was the one that was sacked in the play, so it's actually good for him. Another link, his lane is equal.
Ghost rated Dirk, get Mythic first. That's eating good for real.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he gets an item here. Because otherwise, like, Zeri will come with Shield Bow, and then the next fight's a bit too hard, but we'll see what happens.
So at this point of the game, things are pretty slow now for the side of C9 as Copy, another nice W on the 3rd Q, knows the matchup.
He knows the
Why not?
matchup.
Yeah, Dragon. You gotta believe that if Yon's able to get a reset in, they're gonna have a big item differential on the bot side to try and push for Dragon. When it's a Cloud Drake first, like, it's a weak Dragon, but you're also guaranteed a stronger soul. Like, is there any, like, do you feel like with the stronger dragons, like, do you have any preference on, like, taking, like, an ocean or a mountain early? Like is that, like, do dragons, like, actually affect, like, how hard you play for one of these dragons?
Not really, you just kill the dragon when it comes. Like, it's the House of the Dragons, bro. You just kill them and get the soul and you win the game, ideally. I mean, if you get the Cloud Soul, according to some FlyQuest LCS head coach, you have 93% chance of winning games, so, you know.
That's
The
true.
stats don't lie.
You're expecting something bigger, Cubby.
I mean, I personally, I like the House of the Dragons ref. Every dragon's supposed to be different this time around. You know, House of the Dragons and League, they're doing it well.
Yeah, I mean, when they introduced the dragons to League of Legends, kind of became like Skyrim, like just kill dragons and hope you win, kind of thing. So
A soul's a soul. That's
soul is a soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think every dragon is worth like 2k gold, no, something like that, like worth in stats. So
Yeah, they did buff it up about 50% with the new
so it's
pack.
quite a lot. And if you get like 1 or 2 like red dragons, you're just like farming stats like out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah, you know, Targaryens, good to be one of those on the Rift.
Oh yeah.
As at the moment, we do have TLA rotating mid. Now that tower, I know tower's been broken, but with plates about to fall, looks like TLA is starting the posture to get this 1-3-1 going. Will be the mid game setup here for TLA. And you know, for you, Diamond, like as a support, Ayla on the blue, not really a playmaker, but
Yeah.
what's your goal here in the 1-3-1?
Oh, you press E and W on your early carry and you hope they carry. There's not that much else to it.
Just stand, no hovers, just stand behind marksman.
It's just buff
That's
them.
it.
It's like, yeah, go on.
I love your answers, David. I love them so
Keeping
much.
it simple.
Oh, that's we're a little feisty on the R button here.
That should just be dragon, no?
Yeah, I didn't know they did right because it's really awkward because they had the setup first and then now they
Lost it.
Wukong presses E and then you lose setup. The champ is rebounced. Also, they don't have Sunder on Diego, so this fight's kind of not the best.
That's that early game caching and you were talking about, you know,
Yeah.
Diego not being able to accelerate the game.
Yeah.
Armeo's starting to take over again this time around.
But I think Diego and like Wukong are kind of similar. Like Wukong is like really strong right now. Like he just wants
Yeah.
everyone, like bunks them with the Divine Sunder. But after that, like the champ is actually not that crazy.
Yeah, level 9 Sunder Wukong has been the nightmare of the year, really.
Yeah. It's Vigor ults you every Q, just like does like 7 damage for no reason.
Yeah.
And going back to that jungle talk we were having, with Shaden, do you feel like this is somewhat of the nerves getting to him? Because Shaden, at least through the Academy regular season, he was willing to do a lot of high-risk plays to try and get his team a lead when they were falling behind. But now on stage, it seems he's trying to play at least a little bit more passively, it seems.
I mean, I think just the nature of these games, like a bunch of scaling champs and people just orking, and then here he's kind of like a bit too. I think he like kind of jumped the gun a bit. I mean, that happens. Maybe he like played himself a bit there. Don't play yourself, be your coward. So, but yeah, I think maybe the nerves are getting to him, but I don't think so personally.
Speaking of oinking, Darshan trying to zone out Bradley here, as it looks like second Rift will be going over to the side of C9. Will be a trade on the bot side, but C9 at least able to find something. TLA's off map. That was during reset off the Dragon. Well played from C9.
That's good. Actually, like the first. Ooh.
Oh, the knock up the combo. It is found with the seismic shove for the cherry on top. Bradley goes down in first blood, goes to Cloud9 Academy.
That's completely legal way of dying. His team is like doing the dragon and like they see the team on Rift and he dies. You are reported, but it's all good.
It's an Academy moment here, Diamond. We're trying to develop these guys, you know?
Completely reported.
Yeah, Diamond, you've played on stage before. I want to know, how does the experience differ playing remotely to what these players are right here?
I think they're probably screaming, like, yeah, they're probably screaming because you know on stage like you have the white noise on and
Yeah.
like there's like some noise and all that stuff. It's like kind of hard to actually like have like a calm environment. And I think like when you have veterans, like for example King and stuff, I'm expecting like those type of players, like even Darshan, to like just keep the mood like to a level that's like acceptable and like just have everyone like be like really on top of each other and like not stressful, you know.
The voice of composure.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, Bradley got the cannon, gave his life up for it, but yeah, once Herald goes down, you burn the E, you're kind of dead in this situation.
Yeah.
So,
He's trying to do too much. I know what he's trying to do. He's like trying to crash the wave and like make
Yeah.
the enemy team not have a play. It's
Yeah.
like a min-maxing type of thing, but he got punished for it.
okay. Good punish from C9A. Something that they were not able to connect with early in game 1. Game 2, though, it does feel like they gave themselves more early ways to make plays. They haven't really been able to find that, but as we scale into the game, I gotta say the team fight for C9A, you still have a tank plus Zeri.
Yeah, I mean, I think C9's in a good spot.
Ooh, all right. Cyclone comes out
Make
as
it better.
a forced engage onto Armeo. Weaver's wall follows through, trying to find a seismic shove, but Armeo will flash in, and now counter-offensive from Team Liquid Honda Academy. Teleport comes through. Bradley hops in, looking for Darshan. Shuriken flip onto Darshan, but gets flipped into the air and has to retreat. Shaden cannot follow through, but overall, it is a net neutral for both squads with this mid lane fight.
No one dies. That's kind of crazy.
That was pretty. I thought it was pretty well played by Destiny there, finding the knock
Yeah.
up on Bradley. They almost were able to
Like
get a
on
kill.
the edge, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I think it's good for. This is like good for C9 because all TL have to base and they have like tempo on the map. And here they come out of base and they can take all the waves. And this is a really good setup. They're gonna be able to reset the map and start playing top side.
A little bit of skirmish coming out between Harry and Copy. Harry not realizing that Shaden was waiting, and he has ultimate available, but the flash just in time will keep Harry alive.
Yeah. I don't think we flashed that one. I think we just take this flash for free, but you know, it happens. We got a little hyphy there.
It was close, you know, taking away the play, but that does give C9A at least an area to attack in the side lane. As I gotta say, Harry now flashless. The 1-3-1, it does get harder when your solos lose out on flash.
Yeah, I think it's actually really bad to go for that play because now, like, if you look at like TL were like in a bad spot because they could have played topside, like mid into like, bot into and like shift up, but instead like now they're in a spot where they have to retake bot and they don't have top push anymore. So now it's just a neutral state again where they were ahead. So I think going for the play and not killing is really bad.
Yeah, and I mean, when you're facing a 1-3-1, whenever you go for a play and miss, it's always more resources going to the other side of the team.
Yeah, you basically lose a timing where any mid team can have one. So
Yeah.
it's like a pendulum where you make a play, they make a play, and vice versa.
At the moment, 45 seconds away from this dragon fight. What do you want to see, Diamond?
I want the Rakan to be on the flank. I want the Sejuani to threat. I want some goons on the mid lane right now, and we start fighting.
We'll see if we get that as Cloud9 fight for priority. Ultimate gonna be used. It gets a lockdown, and the combo is there. Shaden grabs a kill onto Ayla. Now the Rift Herald slamming into the turret. Bradley on the flank, looking for a play. Waiting to flip on in, but King looks for the punish. She's still finding the assassination, still trying to, but can't take down King just yet. Now has a lot he has to deal with in order to get out of there. Will slide on out. Has Armeo to provide a wall to make sure Cloud9 will not chase him down.
It's really good Talia interaction. Like he puts the E on top of the Shroud. Probably can't kill King, otherwise he would have for sure died or have flash.
It's also good to see C9, like that comp they picked in game 1, you have to make plays early to try and death ball. It felt like they weren't able to find those, but in the mid game this time, it was a good find from Darshan and Destiny, able to get a pick.
Yeah, this is actually a really good angle. I didn't see it personally. I thought when he ulted it was going to be bad, but yeah, they just want something that was good.
This is going to be late for Team Liquid. They can't get there in time, but Armeo still locks down the smite.
It was here.
Cloud9, they're coming up empty-handed. They might end up losing as Darshan gets locked down by the Cyclone. A kill acquired by Yan. Cloud9 couldn't get the Drake. They lose their top laner in the process. Team Liquid went out ahead.
Tragedy. I think Talia, I don't know if Talia had ulti, but I think you should have like positioned in a way to like cut him off. I think like the position was like, they just gave the river, and that was like pretty bad.
So like go like by like the Raptor camp and like try and like cut him off like by
cut him
blue.
off and get a better position because they just let him enter the river because they used all the juice on mid and like the enemy team had all their ults left still, so they could fight. But I think Talia could have maybe like zoned him off and it would have been better, but I'm not sure if he had ult. So.
No, I think that's a good call. Now, we'll have to see if Talia can actually use something again in the side lane, because this is the tough part for C9. I mean, objectives down, TLA got their second dragon, and now Baron's up, you're staring down this 1-3-1, where both solo laners are ahead still on the side of TLA.
Yeah, I think as soon as like they use Akali, like they have a red setup here, as soon as they use Akali's top side, like shifting, and they get the top tower, I think that's when the game will be really hard for C9.
All right, well, let's use this drawing tool. So you're looking at this top tower, this is the mark for TLA, they gotta take that down.
And basically they have a Akali move here, so Akali will shift into mid, and then they will play S5 into top side while this Sejuani is catching bot basically. And here they will play to try. Oh, but this is really good from C9.
All right, play coming out from Destiny as he goes on to Harry. There's 3 sharks surrounding Harry. As now Armeo will show up to try and provide some
very
defense,
nice answer
but
from
Shaden
C9.
lays him down.
Amazing answer from C9. They like played like in between the rotation and they like called the top side. So now they don't have a play anymore and they have to reset the whole map. And Darshan was bot the whole time. So
yeah, that's perfect. Really textbook like 4-1 play into the 1-3-1, right? You have one mid, you can drop one wave to try and rotate towards top.
Yeah. If that doesn't work, you instantly lose the game. But
hey, made it work.
Yeah.
Ooh, Featherstorm comes out, flashing away from the grand entrance of Destiny. Will stay alive. Now skirmish breaking out over on the top side, Bradley and Darshan. Just a little bit of a parting gift as they trade damage with each other. Now, as things finally start to settle down, things get a little bit calm right here. Team Liquid, they're the ones holding this even with Cloud9 right now as they slowly start to try and get a lead back.
And it feels like C9A with the 4-1 control, they're gonna have to start, you know, maybe tickling the Baron to try and draw out some TPs from TLA. What do you want to see from C9 now? Is it just 4-1 control topside?
Yeah, I think as soon as they get, because they don't have TP on copy.
Yeah.
So like what's gonna happen is like they can never send copy bot. It always has to be strong side, copy top lane. But the Akali now gets full push onto bot side and she can mirror or like TP on the top wave. So any fight will be like in the middle of like TL's like team and they will be moving first. So it's a bit awkward now.
Is there like an item point you're looking at for like C9A to try and start like poking at the Baron, trying to draw the TPs out of Bradley?
I think one of the weakness of Zeri is that she does Baron quite slowly. So in this like specific draft, they can't just hit the Nash randomly without the enemy team like coming on them. And I think like they have a Kali flank with TP, and like they have like Wukong. I think hitting Nash is like quite difficult.
Yeah, Whis, good news for C9A. Whis copy, you know, he talked about strong side top. He's landing in the Harry. Does have that Zion just completed, so that does help prevent the all-in.
What is this Yone build, by the way? This guy doesn't want to do damage to him, or?
It's the new Renekton build, man. The Frostfire.
I want to heal the enemy team build, or I'm not a fan of this Yone build personally, because they already have like a lot of like frontline. They have like Lulu.
Let them know how you really feel, Diamond. Let them know how you really feel about this build.
It's not good. Very not good. Not me, not lucky. I would have preferred he went for the higher spike with IE and shield bow and stuff.
Oh, we're popping Shirley's.
Oh, okay. Looking for a play. Cloud9, after grabbing the tower, over on the top side, will force an engage in the mid lane.
Nice.
Featherstorm goes out. Yan is going to be okay, but Armeo is caught out.
Watch
Cyclone
Bradley.
used to try and find disengaged. Looking for more is going to be Copy. Shaden runs low, and Copy runs him down. Copy gets dropped, actually. It's Bradley with the double kill, taking 2.
Well, they get national.
I think they're going to prod it, and C9 there, it felt like too deep. They didn't respect the TP from Bradley. Had a really good angle there.
Yeah, I mean, they used everything on Zai with ulti. So
Yeah.
I think it was kind of bad. I think they should have chosen a better target, you know. But we'll see. Maybe it's not free. We'll see.
King can have poke. Maybe they can find something, but Darshan, no ult, no flash.
Destiny over the wall. King waiting in the wings alongside Darshan. Darshan will be the front line for this. Destiny on duty, relieving King from any pressure, but it's already far too late. Team Liquid, it's a quick Baron grab from them. Destiny trying to stop the recall of Harry, and Harry will just say, sure, I'll stop it.
Oh, he lived.
Almost takes down Destiny in the process. Will actually channel the teleport to escape from this, and Darshan doesn't get there to interrupt it.
See, that's the Frostfire build. You get to live there.
Yeah, I think if he has the other build, actually, he kills Rakan.
All right, so your Destiny in this play. All right, that's true. All right, your Destiny in this play. What are you calling like which Shirley is? It's just too deep, wrong target.
I think after they get a cleanse, they should swap on the two, like the Ayla and Harry. But as soon as they see the TP behind them, they should just call for the turn, you know? Because the TP was kind of early. And at this like point where like there's like they use all the juice, they couldn't get anyone, they couldn't get a reset for Viego. Now they're like stuck and they're like just running through like a Lulu comp, right? And it's very difficult to win.
Every Cloud9 engage starts with a collapse onto Yan, but his Featherstorms, his flashes, they're all on time. You know, they're not catching him out. He's able to slide on out, has Gale Force on top of that. So many tools to make sure that once you commit to this lockdown, you're not getting him. He will get away, and Team Liquid playing so well with that.
Yeah, I mean, the worst part is they lose the Dragon as well because they chased Yone there. So
Yeah.
that's like double bad. No, a sell point for TL.
It's interesting because like we have seen this meta be so marksman reliant, like just buffing up like these OP marksman and Saber and Zeri.
Yeah.
But we've seen a lot of teams answer that with full dive, and Xayah, you know, that's the traditional answer in a full dive. It feels like this time around, I mean, it paid off for Yan there. They picked the wrong target, and TLA just able to turn things on its head.
Kind of hard to dive into their comp. If you look at it, they have like no targets. I think Lulu's like the only real target they can go on. But I mean, like if like I think they can only kill Ayla if like his mouse like disconnects because like there's so many like people like on the flank that can like just like turn on the engagement.
Yeah.
It's like Wukong and Call it.
No TP for Bradley, so he's grouped up with a team. If you're C9 here, you're trying to keep any control you can over your bot side jungle. Is it maybe like Copy can join the fight quickly, or are you looking to fight around this inner or like the inhibitor turret?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, guys, we just timed the Nash, you know, like, guys, they have this many waves of Nash, like, and you try to, like, hold as long as you can, you know?
Oh, the ultimate gonna miss. Darshan can't land it onto
Stun
Yan.
the wall, it's not bad.
Yeah, stun the wall, and good thumbs up coming from Yan. I mean, that good job. And with that, Cloud9 just have to completely retreat and respond to what's going else elsewhere on the map as Harry takes a mid lane turret. Team Liquid, the rest of them gonna focus on that bot lane inner.
So far, it's only one tower. It's not the end of the world.
It's fine. I mean, TLA did have a lot of standing gold in the map, given the fact that C9 did dominate the early game. So,
they're pillaging the camp though. So
yeah, that's always a bummer. And I do like this rotation from TLA, taking that inner. They're going to rotate up top. They have 2 towers to take up there. Looks like they're not going to sniff any inhibitor turrets from this Baron, but still a lot of gold in their pockets.
yeah, they're just gonna eat up, get the whole map, and then like before for the next dragon or the next like Nash, they'll be like on their third item. Then it's good for them.
You feast on plates, then you feast on camps. Just the evolution, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're keeping this food analogy going.
Yeah. I'm trying my best here.
Okay, off topic, Diamond. Victorious meal. If you're one of these teams and you're winning the best of 5 right now, where do you go to eat after?
What's this LCS sponsored by? Is it the I forgot.
Oh, yeah,
You can say a type of food. You don't gotta say it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever else is sponsored by. That's the winning food.
You know what, Diamond?
Diamond, you're up here forever.
I've been
Yeah.
impressed by how House of Dragons, now this.
Yeah, I got it going.
Wow, that's.
You're incredibly consistent.
I can't believe how much money you're putting in our pockets here with commissions.
Yeah,
This
really.
is great.
I'm really just.
We're gonna have to
freaking
cut you in.
Monster low right now. And the LCS low. Wait,
Yeah.
like, they're just oinking here. Probably gets top wave.
Define oinking for us.
It's if you're a pig and you're just chilling, you know, oink.
All right.
That's all you're doing.
All right, so teams are chilling.
Love
We're
this
waiting for this
terminology.
for the next objective. Soul coming up here for TLA. You want to see angles still from C9? That's the answer. Just find angles with Sej and Rakan flank.
Yeah, I mean, you're just waiting for the objectives at this point, and like you just hold control, you give control, you hold control, and then like if they ever like step up in your zone, then you fight them, right? If you're ready for it. I think like for TL, they want to like hold the control first, and then when the enemy team is retaking, they want to TP behind them and kill them when they try to retake. That's like their goal with their champs.
I mean, at least good news here for the side of Cloud9 Academy. It will be an Infinity Edge completed on King for the next fight. That's big.
Yeah, I don't know like where Jan's build's going, but it's going. He has like a toolbox. Yes.
He's IE next, you know. He's getting there.
He's got
He's
the
got his
whole.
great cloak. He's got to be a Thor.
Yeah. This guy went to Home Depot and just like bought everything. And the shelf, you know, is like, you bring this, and then like, it's stuck in his inventory.
Well, you know what?
All the component
I mean,
bits.
the tradition is, you know, you get everything at the store and then you build it at home, right? So he's getting there.
Yeah. Like IKEA build of Doom.
The DIY build.
So like that's kind of sucks, like, because there's a fight right now on the dragon, then King has like 3 items, right? And then
Yeah.
and then Jan is like kind of stuck on this abomination of the dirt, which is what we talked about earlier.
You have 45 seconds before this Drake does spawn, and Team Liquid are going to be the first ones to set up here. Darshan's fighting for some priority, but it's going to be hard fought for Cloud9.
So
Getting the wave into the mid lane. Vision established.
I don't know about you. If I'm C9 with this comp, I actually want to play this dragon through bot. Oh, hold on, we got to fight.
Oh, Weaver's Wall doesn't cut off anyone.
So I feel like if I'm C9 and I'm playing this through bot, I'm able to actually find more angles as you push them up the river. Like, do you like him playing this through mid or bot?
If you look like Ayla just put a ward over the dragon here,
Yeah.
and he's pinging it, and he's gonna tell Bradley to like TP on it if there's a fight in the river here. So like, this would be like he's just spamming it if you see. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
Do you still take this if Darshan doesn't have ultimate? He just missed it onto Harry.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Yeah,
lose
I mean,
this fight, but we have to.
You have to.
Akali will look for TP on the ward behind dragon here
Yeah, here we go.
as it starts. Oh, TP on the bottom one.
In the
Fine,
pit,
too.
close enough. It will be spotted if C9 tries to find the flank, but now TLA, with both those solo laners, you can see them pincering. This is really well played by TLA.
Yep, their position is really good.
And no ultimates for both the solo laners of Cloud9 Academy. They're just looking to force a fight. They're looking to force a pick more than anything else. They
the only
don't
hope
want
here,
the full 5v5.
The only hope here is they're like hitting some Lux ultimates.
Oh, already
Oh,
Armeo.
Armeo.
Armeo's getting low, but retreats right back to the Dragon. Bradley now.
No.
Sideline, the still away coming out from King. What
The
can
Lux
Cloud9
ult.
do with it, though, as Bradley on the back line is tearing up your members. Copy
Okay.
finds 1 kill onto Ayla. Already some success coming out for Cloud9, but can they channel it into more?
Okay.
Jan takes down Destiny. A trade of supports, and Dragon stolen for Cloud9.
That's great.
Yeah, this is a Lux ultimate.
That's best case scenario.
Yeah, I told you the only hope is the Lux ultimate. They hit it.
Lux ultimate from
We
Tanaka.
love magic damage crits in this house, Diamond. We still have to say
Armao
that.
was playing Minesweeper here. He just like ran into the minefield for fun, and he hit the bomb, and then he lost. So,
That was
close
well
for
played
him.
by Copy, able to find a stun and then losing out to Smite plus Zeri W. That's the
Yep.
big difference there as TP comes in, that forces
Ultron
Bradley
TP's
off.
fun.
That is, it could be pressure for Baron if they wanted to pull it.
They're kind of low.
Really?
Huh.
Interesting.
This
This
is
is
right
risky.
now.
This is really, look how low they are. Harry's right there. Comes in with the ultimate, jumps deep, but can't take down Cloud9. It's enough to let them know that, yeah, this is a really bad idea.
If he built any damage on him here, he kills him, but it's all good.
Honestly, I do like I mean, regardless of builds, I do like the decision from Harry.
I'm
Not-
just messing around, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not a bad build.
But, like, not committing there, just realizing, like, hey, I took their health bars, now we have
He took his
first...
flash.
Yeah, it
Very
took
good.
health bars, took flash, now we have first say on the map by not committing
But he would
more.
have taken their lives, Gubby.
Yeah, okay.
Would have taken their lives.
We're here for peace this series. That's right. We're at an LCS pace in this.
This game is a peace game. This is a LCK game. There's 9 kills at like 31 minutes. We are oinking.
Well, you know, there were objectives seeded, so it can't be an LCK game if we actually seeded things. We must fight over everything.
Sure, actually.
This is breaking me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Every time this is oink.
Destruct's like, we're like getting you up here, and he's like, all right, we got to break Diamond when we're up. You're all gonna make him laugh, and you're actually just breaking him. So nice work, nice work.
Broke me hard here,
Lux
but
ultimate?
Team Liquid for the counter engage. Nothing going to be found from Cloud9 as they do get a bit of chip damage on Armeo, but it's nothing resulting in a kill. It's nothing resulting in anything tangible for Cloud9.
Yeah, maybe they just get some HP. They got like Rakan's ult, yeah? Yeah, Rakan's ult.
Oh, ultimate goes out. Darshan misses it again.
It's optimistic.
He's on the wall.
That's been rough. He's been missing a lot of these, but there's the seismic shot onto Armeo. Copy gets 1 kill, and now here comes the follow-up from Cloud9. Featherstorm goes out, but Bradley on the flank will net 1. Now backing out, Harry looking for Darshan. The rest of Team Liquid far off here. Can't follow through, so Harry backs off. Will be a trade 1-for-1 once again.
Yeah, once again, Zeri looks ults people for their whole HP bar. It's not bad.
It's a trade up too for C9. They did take away the smite off the map on the side of TLA, but it really does feel like TLA, I mean, they're gold. They don't want to start Baron. A little bit scared. They have the 1-3-1. Just all about playing for this dragon.
Yeah, I think C9 actually kills the Nash like super fast now that we don't have ult anymore. But Italia kills the Nash like really fast now. They actually one-shot it. So if there's like a rare timing where they like mess up and they like go to like wrong side and they see them with the ward, then it's like free Nash. This was really good W by Copy. He's blind, you know?
Wow.
It's a bit too good.
Nice fish. Nice fish there from Copy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big.
That's why we're rank 1 actually.
Hey, second LCS stage game. Nice read there. Ends up finding Armeo. And now Baron set up again. We don't expect TLA to start the Baron, no.
I think you get gunned down by the Zeri.
Yeah, it's all fun. It's all about Dragon now.
Yeah, I mean, I think the team that hits Nash will
Wait
lose
a
again.
minute.
Oh, they're hitting.
Okay.
And we'll see how
Oh,
it goes.
it's resets from C9.
Wait
I don't know.
a second, they just gave
They
me a
don't-
Oh, no,
only-
they have no
Copy the only
idea.
brute trinket.
Guys, what's happening?
No idea. No idea whatsoever. Team Liquid, they just walk up to the Baron and
They
they
just
take
take
it
it.
casually.
They just take it like
Just
that.
take it.
Damn.
That's pretty alpha. But Copy had the only blue trinket.
Yeah.
He base.
I think that's like a characteristic that like both TL teams have, where they just like hit Nash like instantly. Like when they see the enemy team never retook the top side vision,
Yeah.
they just like don't flip it. They don't like they don't hesitate. They just instantly hit it. And if you watch their LCS team, they do the same thing. So I think it's like a characteristic that like TL as a team has. They just don't hesitate when it comes to like, oh, they never retook the vision, so they don't know, and then just go for it.
As we approach this dragon fight, gotta say, Jan went back to Home Depot, sold that serrated dirt. We're on the RFC now. C9 does have map control, but with Baron, you gotta believe the waves will be in TLA's favor next 30 seconds.
Yeah, they do have the mid wave here though, and Akali will be in the flank, so it's not a bad position for TL. We'll see what happens.
I do like C9 though. I still think playing through bot here is the answer for them, especially against the Baron. You can find pincers as you push him up the river. See if C9 tries to cut him off here.
I mean, Akali's kind of in Africa
Oh
right now.
boy, yeah. I mean, hey, sometimes the magic can come from Narnia. Bradley might be stuck in the wardrobe at the moment, but you never know when he's gonna pop out and find it.
He's just waiting to bust out. As he waits into that bush, I'm questioning if Cloud9 are aware of his positioning right now. They're just standing at the front line of this river. The entrance over
They
where
don't
mid
know.
is, and
There's no way they know.
now it's a hover over
that's
here.
you.
Now they spot out Bradley. Looking for the chase onto Bradley.
This is good call from C9 to go to outside.
Yeah. Bradley always going.
He's sending it.
Waiting for that big ultimate to come out from Darshan as Bradley is deep in tied of 5. Here comes the Cyclone, and Jan will just sweep up 2 in the blink of an eye. Team Liquid take the team fight and a drink.
So taking fights around terrain, Bradley going in there actually forced C9 to split. Is that a decision you feel like C9 had to make? Because them being split doomed them.
They need to use Dahlia ulti, I think. To, like, when they're like down tempo,
Yeah.
like in a fight, and just like see and like make the enemy team like shit their pants. Sorry. But make the team lose their minds, you know? And
Yeah.
then like have them like, oh, there's a wall behind us, we have to go forward. Oh!
What
This guy's just gone.
happened?
I just hear
Luxalt.
the
It was
players.
Luxalt, man.
I just hear the players like yelling. It's so funny.
All right, seismic shove. Armeo goes
Harry's here.
golden to get away from it. Buys enough time for the rest of Team Liquid to show up. But man is king of threat. That Luxalt
I think
diamond.
he
I
probably did-
looked away. I looked away for
Yeah,
a
he
second.
probably did 30k damage with his W so far. It's really balanced ability. But they do have the monkey in the enemy team, so it's kind of even in the broken department. Actually, no, they have Talia. Sorry, guys.
All right, so it's C9 advantage in terms of draft, but
Yes.
hey, TLA playing really well. And again, that split around the dragon, that was the big difference in that fight.
Yeah, I think they need to use. They just think about the Talia ult if they can.
Oh, here we
this
go.
is the trap. Ooh, a copy again. Very nice.
Wow.
Yep. Okay.
Good luck.
744, not bad.
Copy is actually like kind of turbo smurfing this game. Not gonna cap.
Yeah, I think some like I like your call with like some of the proactive walls to like try and control.
Yeah, but
the terrain
everything
over
else is
fights.
like playing
Yeah.
insane.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, he's having a really good game. I know copies Talia.
But the walls are like a team call.
Yeah.
You know.
Copies to it's 4-0 this split. Him and Shaden were flexing it really early in the summer.
Yeah.
That was really tough for teams to deal with.
80 minutes, right?
Huh?
They were playing 80 minutes.
Yeah, it was like Yone Aurelia with it. Fiora is kind of nasty. But
Like Copy was like used to it because he played the mouse, so he played a bunch of like 80 minutes.
yeah.
It's good for them.
All right, back to familiar ground as Team Liquid just love this red side jungle of Cloud9, constantly establishing their vision and denying vision from Cloud9, who are kind of struggling to find their footing on the map. Not too much forward vision established by them. It's over on the Baron side right now. They have it, but now...
Feels like TL's always in control.
Yeah, they have strong control throughout all of these games. I mean, their mid-game control is phenomenal.
Part of that's like the 1-3-1 they drafted, right? They're always going to have control over sides. But I think that, like, something that, like, is really tough to face. Like, I mean, you play against TLA, like, AO or Mayo, how they control the map. I mean, that's been a problem that a
They
lot of
don't
our
miss the
academy
timers.
teams
They
have
don't
been
miss
able
the
to solve.
timers. I think like a lot of the academy teams sometimes they miss the timers because they just like miss like read what they should be doing.
Yeah.
But I think like TL like it's not the type of team to like mess up and like how to come out, like where to come out on the map. You know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if they can find a timer for Baron. We do have some downtime at the moment as $140 until Baron's up. We'll see if that ends up being the play for TLA, but at the moment cleaning up some of the side waves. Hey, we C9. Copy and King have been really putting a good effort, and we did talk earlier in the game, Zeri being that late game menace with the front line. I mean, it's a soul and a 5k gold advantage for TLA, but like, where do you feel like this game is at the moment? It's still pretty even.
It's an Elder burger flip, no? Whoever wins the burger then wins the game, I think.
Oh, we got Baron first, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
We can flip that.
I mean, I think C9 is gonna give it. I mean, they've been giving it, so we'll see how it goes. They just gift it to Emi team. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think if they're like hitting the objective, even with Soul, like if like they hit a good engagement, like they split them with Talia ulti, I think it's still like a decent fight for them. I don't think it's like lost.
All right, so looking for splits and angles still from the side of C9.
Yeah.
Side of TLA. See if they can get that side wave control and still use it to find flanks. I really like the angle that Bradley took in the last fight. I think that, I mean, that was game breaking on the side of C9A.
Yeah, it was really nice. I think they're like, if you look at their setup for fights, like it's always like really smart. They always think about what they actually should be doing like first, and like they always have a creative position, and like their view on like how to fight is really good. I think that's what, like even if you're ahead against TLA, it's kind of scary to team fight them. You know?
Yeah.
Deep into this game, number 2, we are almost 40 minutes now on the slow burn. The Soul already acquired for Team Liquid. We will have Elder Drake in the next 2 minutes. Baron spawning in 20. And Cloud9 are fighting for positioning over here, but look at these flank angles being set up by both Armeo and Bradley.
Hey, once again, with the flanks and the good setup, we're on the national. They prepared this in advance, like way before.
It's textbook 1-3-1, right? Get side lane priority, use that to find angles, and at least C9, they are scouting it out. That's really nice, but Bradley.
Armeo with the engage, and Bradley goes deep, goes golden. Harry can't find the backline just yet, finally gets onto Copy, but completely split up. It's going to be both teams onto this one. King still going forward. He's going by himself. He wants the 1v5. Gets a couple of pop shots onto Ayla. And Team Liquid are paying respects to the King as they back out of Cloud9's jungle.
This was like kind of even trade. I think they like lost like flash on the Talia and they lost flash on Rakan. Oh, they're still going for it though.
Even trade, but not in health bars. TLA, they have a health bar advantage. This Baron's gone.
Yep, once again. Just the third Baron of the game.
You are the seer, Diamond. The future
Yes,
tower.
I'm seeing the future. I like literally Doctor Strange with the stone right now. I have the Academy multiverse in my head.
We'll have you join it. We'll have you join it for sure on content.
I mean, we got Josh on the desk, so we're fine.
Now being in this position, I mean, you just lost Baron if you are Cloud9. There will be 55 seconds till that Elder Drake does spawn. What is the play for Cloud9? Because now it feels like they're heavily on the back foot. 6k in the lead is Team Liquid.
Lux ultimate the Elder. I think that's
Yeah,
how it
W
goes.
poke. It's all about river control and the W
I mean,
poke.
TL is in a good spot because they have Nash. They can just escort mid, and like if they commit to Elder and they don't do it fast enough, or like they can just run it down mid, you know, and end the game. But
This time around, though, C9 does have that bot wave past river, which is really big for them. Because like, it's going to be harder for Bradley to get flanks, and now C9A trying to prevent it.
Oh, a nice Feather Storm out of Dawn.
That's a big ult.
there's ult.
I would
No
trade
Xayah
that,
fight.
like, Sejuani ult for Xayah ult. I'm thinking that every time if I'm C9.
Yep, it's really low CD. It's much lower CD than
Yeah.
the Xayah ulti at this point.
The only thing I'm concerned about on this end is Team Liquid are going to look to take the Elder Drake right away. You will not have the Glacial Prison back up for the fight if it is going to be taken. But yeah, it does still leave Jan in a vulnerable position. the Dragon's gonna hit the map, looking for the
Okay.
play onto him,
Harry?
and they will
Wait, he didn't
be
go
able
back.
to take down Harry, but
was able
going
to.
for the respawn. Guardian Angel does a lot of work. It still is a trade going through. Here comes Armeo
King.
Cyclone, but the damage is so big from
King.
Cloud9, and they will fight back against Team Liquid, taking down 2 and chasing them away.
Yeah, this is the House of the Dragon into end the game angle, I think.
The control ward there, mind controlling the side of TLA. Harry approaching that, I was really
It was
surprised.
actually really weird because the Yodi eat, but he didn't. When he died, he didn't go back because of his GA.
Yeah.
He should have went back to like the Dragon. If I was like in TLA's like shoes, I would actually pause the game because I feel like this is like kind of game losing because he was stuck in the Dragon Pit instead of like outside of it.
Oh man. Well, take another look. Harry going for the control board. Poppy again finding
Like
the
he
flip.
disappears. That's so weird. But well, I mean, it's a good like fight from C9 though, fighting like this over the wall with the Talia.
It was the first fight we've seen where King was able to have a front line in front of him. Like, it wasn't angles from TLA. We can actually see what the Zeri can do when you have that big front line. King just took over.
Yeah, those are textbook Zeri fight.
He's a Luxol and a marksman.
Yeah, he's both of them. It's kind of crazy. Maybe this champ should get looked at.
And with
And 6
that,
items.
I mean, with that win, Cloud9 were gravely behind. Now suddenly they get objective bounties that they can pick up on top of it.
Yeah, I mean they're eating good. And they got Alder too. Can we dive these guys with Alder?
I think Elder's just to reset the map and get it somewhat in their favor.
I think they should just dive on with the Alder.
I mean, they have both their carries at 6 items. Yeah, I think you can. You have 90 seconds left on it.
I think you use your Talia ulti and like on the wave and you just like, jump off the wave and then you hit one tower and then as soon as like you break like one tower in the base, they have to give the bot one. Like when the like Sedge walks on top of the tower, they have to give, otherwise they'll just get engaged on.
I mean, also, if you're giving a tower, you have to give it an inhib at this point.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good read.
I think you have to sign it. Because like they're not in a good spot, like without the Elder, I think. Not the greatest spot, for sure.
They are grouped up as 5.
I want to see Sejuani like run at the tower with Rakan here and just send it.
I think just throw ult. Just force them out.
Yeah, this
off,
is good.
Right?
This is good.
Yeah.
They're stepping up
Yeah, well done.
like that.
For the first time, Team Liquid having their base cracked will lose an inhibitor in this series, paying respects to this Elder Drake. Not going to let Darshan find the engage, but it does result in a forfeit of an inhib.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is like, since like they changed the bounties and like you hear a sound when like the bounties fall off, this is like music to my ears. You know, when you're the losing team, you hear the sound like, oh,
We're back, baby.
we're back, baby. The goal is good.
Team Liquid might look to defend this one, and there it is, instantly pulled out from Darshan. But it is too fast.
The monkey with the shadow.
The monkey, man.
Shadow Nojutsu just gets out, doesn't die.
That's it. That's Elder. Honestly, losing 1 inhib against Elder is TLA. Best case scenario.
They might lose top, no? C9? The tower is like much. What's happening? Up
Maybe.
there? Save the towers. Oh,
No way. Okay,
not
Cannon
bad.
creeps on a minion.
Calculated.
Not bad. That was an Elder push and it almost lost in towers. that
Almost went
would
even.
have been tragic.
Almost went even. But
You're here for the tragedies.
hey, this does get C9A back in the game. And I mean, this is a crazy late game scenario now, Diamond. We are at 6 items on all carries. It is
minutes.
Copy, King, Yawn, all 6 items. Is this just Zeri? Like, is this just the Zeri dream here? Or is there something that TLA can like actually use to answer?
I think once the carry gets his IE, I think he's gonna be like a lot stronger. I
Okay.
don't know how much crit he has. I think he has no crit in his build, no?
It's a 0 crit build, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like allergic to doing damage build, but it's all good. I want my unit to do damage ideally, but at this point in the game, this is where like there's kind of a hole in his build. Oh, nice fence. Also, like Ayla has a Crucible as well, so for the next one. So.
Now, the thing to keep in mind for Cloud9, if we're looking for something to exploit on the side of Team Liquid into Cloud9, it's going to be King's Splashdown. That Zeri, high priority target, plenty of escape tools being able to hop that wall, has the Ghost on top of it, but nothing for that instant disengage that is oh so good that the Flash provides. So Team Liquid, I mean, that's the highest priority target you could go for right there. It's a pretty juicy window.
He's about to be back up though. It's like 30 seconds. I think he's probably yelling for it right now. Be like, guys, wait my flash. And it's like they're gonna like chill a little bit. Maybe they hit Nash and try to pull a fight, but once again, Bradley on the flank.
Oh, I hope they hit this or go hard for Bradley.
They should kill him.
Yeah, they sniffed it out.
Really good.
Catching out members of Team Liquid left
Beautiful.
and right.
Nice.
Hourglass used from Bradley. Delays the inevitable. Copy gets the shutdown onto him.
How did they see him? Did they spot him on like a blue or something?
I think it was
they
the
saw him in the pink, yeah?
Yeah, it was that or the wave, and I love how C9 just brute force the base, because they're going to force TLA to base. They still get tempo on the Baron because of the death timer. It's so long now for Bradley. They're going to take this inhib. We'll see if they push for the game or not.
One of the strengths there is literally like Kaisa. You can just go over walls, like connect to the fight really fast, so you can catch like silent like this. And it's really good play for them to like find him, because he's been doing it the whole game, you know?
Yeah.
So like a good call, he's always on the flank, guy. Let's find him.
All right, they're going for the close just yet. Cloud9 going to play it
Yeah, with that
safely,
Baron.
giving respect over to Team Liquid, but for the right way, because they want to close it out the right way. Baron now being assaulted by Cloud9.
Also the Nashor.
I mean, what a bounce back for C9. After that game one, they got crushed by TLA. Shaden at Armeo just had a massive game. And this time, the two rookies, again, second game on the LCS stage for both Shaden and Copy. I think they've actually really stepped up in this one.
Copy is like turbo smurfing this game for sure.
Copy's been massive.
He's been really like good with his Ws. I think he like got so many picks. I think most of they have 11 kills. I'm pretty sure like 9 of them are Copy like hitting Ws, you know?
Yeah. I mean, even Darshan too, with like the Sejuani, I think the Glacial Prisons just throwing these out, fishing for summoner spells, flashes, really helps set up Copy in the back half. And C9 is brute force, 5-man group. TLA have not been able to deal with it.
This should be the final push, I would assume. Under their ulti thrown out. We got
Gale Force.
We got Shred as well.
Ooh, trying to get that Feather Storm out of Yon.
Yeah, no cleanse. Yeah, that's none of that for Elder. Really well done again by C9.
Yeah, that's good.
And does this play into position?
Okay,
Actually, hold that. Armeo has to back off.
Wow.
Gets caught by the seismic shove. Now Bradley in the back line is going for Darshan. Will not get the kill onto him. Yon in the right spot to be if he wants to try and cut off this flank. Bradley hops over, but Darshan does not fall.
He flashed.
Team Liquid, they try and chase away Cloud9. Not going to pick up any kills, though.
Darshan is TP. Elder just got on the map. You can see the vision thanks to our observers. No vision here for TLA. They're going into the dark.
Nice
There's the zoning ult.
There we go, Copy.
Oh, blocking it away from the Elder.
Oh, they couldn't watch it.
Might have been too early, though.
It's too tanky. No, I think it's fine. They're pushing bot. What's bad right now is that Sejuani just.
Oh, we're flipping it. Darshan's not here. TLA is going to send it.
They're going for the flip right now. Team
TLA
Liquid
sending
starting it up. 4K remains. Looking to grab it. Shaden will have to clutch out big onto this one. He's starting to run low. Down it goes. Shaden gets the Elder. The base is under attack. And this is going to be victory for Cloud9 as they fight tooth and nail to bring it back in game number 2. Look at that base in flames.
I respect TLA sending it. I think that while Darshan was top, that was the best chance they had to win that fight, but it's been too much. C9 scaled into the game. They played the early game slow and took over once they were the group with the Zeri.
Really good game. I think they played like this scenario, even though like Darshan was kind of in Africa, pretty well. It's good.
Well, hey, he was still able to get there in the end. Shaden secures the spite, and it's going to be the Nexus secured here.
If they get the dragon, they will talk about this game forever, you know? Like, he's like not in the play. Well, actually, can they end? Oh, you can.
It should be good. They want one more. They want one more.
It's not Spyrax this time. You know, it's not going to be the Emperor's Divide into the respawn. It is going to be Cloud9 taking this to a series and not letting it be a 3-0, Cubby.
Very nice.
That was kind of a wild game because for a while, I mean, TLA was in control. They got the first 2 Barons. They had an early Soul. But C9, I mean, they were staring down, going down 0-2 in a best of 5. That's a doomsday scenario. They pulled it together. And it was really off the back of them grouping up as 5. Copy talked about how in this meta, they need to play better as a team. They really did demonstrate that in the back half of that game.
Yeah, no, they played really well, I think.
I mean, I really do want to highlight Darshan and Copy. Because while Copy, yeah, straightforward, his plays were phenomenal on the Talia getting those picks. Darshan just kept trying with that ult. Sure, it didn't look pretty early on, so many misses, but when they did land, flashes were burnt and Yon was left without anything to save him.
MVP that game? Who you got, Diamond?
Probably, I mean, I think King getting the dragon with his W. I think that was the game. I think Copy was actually the...
That's the dub?
Yeah, but I think Copy was the MVP that game for sure.
Yeah, Copy, I mean, again, second game on LCS stage. Copy said he was nervous and excited to play up there today. Well, I'd say that he delivered in that one, as those seismic shoves and that Talia, really well done playing on that counter pick.
Yeah, the stage nerves not getting the better of him. He's fighting through them, especially, I mean, bouncing back from that game 1 on stage. That could be so disheartening to lose.
Yeah, now 1-1. Well, what's the huddle going to be like here for each of these teams, Diamond? Well, what do you think in the TLA C9 camp?
I mean, like, it was like a crazy game, you know? Like, it's just like, take it slow, go for the next one, and like, just try to play your draft better than anything, right? I think that's pretty much it.
Well, a good bounce back from Cloud9, and even though I'd rather throw to anyone else, we have to hear from Joshi and Kangas, and we have to hear from them. They're on the desk next, right after a word from King.
I really just want to like win the whole thing, you know. Like I don't even think winning it to make LCS means anything to me. I just want to win Proving Grounds just to show like, you know, I made it to the top of like this tournament, and like I won the whole thing, and no one can really say anything about that, you know.
All the world's a stage. Game. And we're just the players.
What are we doing here, Kings?
What?
This is ridiculous. You think this game is a comedy? We've been watching tragedy after tragedy every single time. Look,
I knew I couldn't do it.
we gotta get you out of this. We gotta get you out of this rut.
I wanted to be a Aphelios, not Viego. I told you.
What is this? You think you're okay to be on my stage? This way, King is? No, we gotta be absolutely perfect. Let's go through this again. You're gonna watch the original source material yet again, and you'll figure out this play. This one isn't about Viego. This one is about the Wukong. This is about Armeo. Here, you need a dragon. Okay?
I'm the dragon.
Now look at this, right? Because Team Liquid, as they start to come in, they create so much space and allows Armeo to come in. He's got his staff. He's ready to go, and he gets the first strike. He takes away the dragon, and then he spins on the entire enemy team. Get up, you're not done with this guy.
Sorry. That was scene? That was scene?
That was scene.
Okay. So that's how to act out a team fight.
It's all about, you gotta create space. You gotta get a powerful monkey man ready to go in.
Okay.
You just got it.
Can I be the monkey man?
No.
Okay.
What? You think you're ready to do that just quite yet after the performance you just gave us?
One day.
One day. We'll work on that a little bit, but this is what we've been seeing over and over. It's a tragedy every single time, and we need perfection.
This is a tragedy.
This is a
You said Team Liquid 3-0.
No, I didn't.
You're right.
You're always right. I've never made
Teach me something new. Teach me something else.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's take a look at another one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Here. Tell me what you see.
Okay.
Tell me what you see.
I see Cloud9 at the Baron. Team Liquid are in the mid lane. They're preparing a trap, but no, the trap's on them. Cloud9 engage, and it's chaos. Whose front line is better? Armeo's separated, but I don't know if it's gonna work for them or not. Okay, I can't even explain. I don't know what happened.
Can't explain. Well, let's go back. Let's try acting it out a little bit.
Yes.
We gotta figure out who's your character.
Who am I?
Who are you?
Can I be Ayla?
You be Ayla. You be
All
Ayla.
right.
Okay.
Can I have that? No. the Lulu head. Yes. Okay. So, my job is to protect the carry. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing right now. What is this?
I'm trying to save Jan.
This is absolutely awful. This is not what we're looking at all. Let's start over. Okay. Now this time.
Okay.
You're going to be. Where's the blonde wig at? You're going to be Zeri. No, keep that on. Keep that on. It's the perfect color.
Okay. All right.
You're going
are
to
you
be
the
Zeri.
blonde wig?
You're going to be Zeri.
Okay.
You're going to be Zeri. I'm going to figure this out. We are going to make this perfect.
All right.
For you, okay,
Let's act this out.
Okay. This time, I'm going to be a collie. All right. Well, as we look through this, you see Bradley. He's spinning his thing around. He comes in with a big flame. He creates a lot of pressure on the back line. What are you supposed to do in this position?
Run.
Exactly. Okay. Now we'll take one more look at this. Right. We'll look through this. You're so focused on Ayla, but it's not about Ayla. It's all about the star of the show. We have perfection coming through. It starts off with so much pressure coming through, but our hero Bradley comes through, and look at you running away, scared. What are you supposed to do? Absolutely nothing. That's right. And scene.
Okay. All right. I got it. I think I understand.
You're getting better. I can feel.
So Bradley's the hero. Bradley's the hero. So he wins, right?
It's not a comedy, Kangas. This is still a tragedy.
Okay.
We're still looking for these.
All right. Teach me something else.
Let's go. Let's go to our next one. You know, we can see if we can find more inspiration for your next character.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This
is in the late game. This is right at the end. Shaden's under-leveled. He's level 15. How are they doing this?
Absolutely ridiculous that again. Okay. We're going to back up. You think it's all about Shaden. Okay. No, this time you are Sejuani.
Okay,
Sejuani.
I understand.
You're Darshan.
Yes. Okay, I'm Sejuani.
This play is once again about the opportunity to go right up the pipe. You see Jan and Harry looking for these opportunities. They are creating so much pressure, and it is perfection as we take a look.
I can't see Sejuani. Oh, Sejuani's dead. Oh, I die again.
this is going to be a common theme.
Okay.
Going through and
All right, so
as we wait for this play to start over again, we looked at it before. We saw Armeo being the big hero, but this time, as we see Harry coming in, he's trying to create a lot of pressure. Immediately jumps through you, cuts through everybody, and you got to beat them into submission.
Okay.
And
okay, I think I got it. I think I got
Are you
it.
learning? Are you learning?
I think I understand. Okay, so the problem was the front line not doing their job in this instant. I think I'm following. I think I'm tracking.
You need to find the confidence in your acting, Steve. You need to go forward.
I'm giving it my all.
Be like Jan.
Yes. Yes, be like Jan. Okay.
like Jan.
Is there anything else you can teach me?
Well, we have more. We still have a couple more opportunities to find inspiration. We can still get you.
Who am I next?
That desk.
Who am I next, teacher?
Take another look at this one. Tell me what you see. What do you see? What do you taste?
It's another dragon, so I'm worried about that. But it looks like Cloud9 are actually coming out ahead here. I'm not fully sure. Destiny hasn't engaged. They're front to backing, and King's the hero. King's doing it again. Can I be king?
You can be king. We'll allow you to be king, but this time we'll work together. We'll work together.
Okay.
We'll work together. Fine.
Where's King?
There you go. Perfect.
I need the brunette one. No, King's Zeri. Never mind. We're fine.
Use the Lulu hat.
The Lulu hat. Okay.
Okay. But this time, you and I are on a team. Okay. It's not just about the importance of the Zeri being in the front to back. You need more than one carry.
Okay.
That's why we need Talia. We see immediately. We start on the other side. We gotta go. We gotta fight.
Yes.
We gotta fight together.
We're doing it.
We're creating spaces.
Yes. Oh no! Why? The betrayal. Oh.
You need more power. Coming out, Steve.
Oh.
You need more.
Okay. Okay. I think I understand.
I think we understand, because we understand that even at the end of this, we thought Bradley was the hero. We thought it was about Team Liquid this entire game, but no. It's all about copy.
Okay. All right. So, what I'm getting is, you're the hero.
We're the hero.
And I just kind of get beat up.
It's weird how that works.
All right. Well, hopefully we can get a break after this.
Hopefully we can get a break. But the big thing, we gotta remember, as we kind of return.
What are you doing here?
What?
No, I was told you were in the casting booth. What's happening?
That was a great workout you had there, Steve. Thought you could use a drink.
I am parched, yes.
Proving Grounds will be right back after this break.